as I'm getting older, one thing I feel like I'm constantly battling with is finding balance in things as well as being present in the moment. Recently, my mom and my little brother came into town, and I knew it was time for me to spend some time with them. I haven't seen them in probably a couple of months. I don't believe it's been a year, but it's been a good amount of time. And when it came to seeing them, along with me wanting to see them, I also have things that I wanted to do. Like business I wanted to take care of, stuff I wanted to get done, videos or editing I wanted to get done, and it was just like a constant battle in my head. In reality, or in hindsight, I feel like the answer was clear, but I feel like there's always going to be a war of like what should you be doing versus what you actually decide on doing. Most of the time, there is no definitive right answer, but like we all need to seek balance in some way, shape, or form. Too much of anything could be bad for you. Just like too much exercise isn't good, too much reading of books isn't good. If you drink too much water, although water is probably the best thing that you can consume, too much water can be harmful to you. Just like too much sugary drinks or alcohol or anything could be bad for you. So it's all about like finding a balance. And that's one thing that I feel like I've been struggling with. Finding a balance and being present in the moment when opportunities do arise. I have my mom and my brother here, two people that I used to be around all the time. For some reason, being trapped in my thoughts or being consumed with the thoughts in my head made me not be as present as I could have been in the moment with them, or I could have allowed that to happen. And thank God I didn't. I ended up spending a good amount of time with them, and I did enjoy hanging with them. But it's like finding that balance. Just because there's plans or things that's presented to you doesn't mean you have to attend every single one of them. Not every event that happened with my mom or when my brother was in town I went to, and I was perfectly okay with that. On the flip side, I didn't allow my business to take away from family time. I didn't allow being around family overconsume me to where business didn't get taken care of. Now, I could have been more efficient with my time, but that's just a battle that I'm still struggling with. I feel like it's something that, as we getting older, probably will be dealing with. It's going to be family or friends pulling us from our day-to-day grind, looking to see us or hang with us or have fun or whatever the case may be. And there's also going to be the desires or the goals or the ambitions that you have for yourself or things that you want to do. It's also going to be in your mind too. You need to make a choice on what is right and what is best for you in the moment. Now, whatever decision you do make, you need to be present. When you're spending time doing certain things, having your mind so fixated on, oh, I could be doing this, or I could be doing that, or whatever the case may be, or oh, I missed this opportunity, like another opportunity won't present itself again in the future. How many times have we been like, if I don't attend this party or event, or if I don't hang with my friends, then I'm gonna be missing out. But in reality, there will always be another party, there will always be another event, there always will be another opportunity to be with the people that you love or that you know. So that's just one thing to keep in mind, as well as you don't want to spend too much time focusing on your ambitions and dreams and stuff that you're grinding on, that you're forgetting to smell the flowers. There's nothing wrong with taking every once in a while to see your friends or family. It's all about balance, y'all. Whatever decision you do make, be present and bring yourself fully to whatever you're doing. You don't want to be out hanging with people and your mind is off somewhere else and you're not fully enjoying the blessing or the opportunity God's giving you. Or if you've been blessed with time to work on a project, it would be really tough if you go ahead and you weren't fully present in that amount of time to the opportunity that you have to spend time on your project or your work or whatever it is. Because that work's got to get done no matter what. It's very selfish to assume that you were here for yourself, that you should just be receiving or consuming and not giving. Some people may view you working on yourself or working on things as selfish, but on the contrary, I would say that if you don't work on yourself, you don't love them as much as you say you do. Giving yourself a chance to make money or get some knowledge or whatever the case may be to help somebody else out or to help your family out is a very noble thing. I don't think anybody who goes into business, if they didn't necessarily have to, I don't think that would be like one of the first options they choose to do, or become an entrepreneur. People become an entrepreneur for their family or loved ones. It's like, I gotta make money to support people that I love or that I know. Just make money for myself. It's like, you don't go to school just for yourself, for you, so you can get an education. You want a better life, or you want to guarantee a better life for your family, for your loved ones. Not everything's about you. That may be a way for people to anchor. That may be a helpful tool or a helpful way of thinking to help people anchor down and get stuff done. It's better to give than to receive. That's what the Bible says. So you don't want to only give yourself to your work or your desires or your ambitions, because then you'll be losing sight of who you're working for or what you're doing this for. But at the same time, you don't want to give yourself solely to others or loved ones or friends for good times, because then you won't be as useful to them later on. When they need help, they may not be able to come to you because you spend all your time doing XYZ or having fun or partying. That when they go through a storm, you may not be able to help them out as much as you could have been. Balance, my friends, balance. Partying every weekend, it's like sacrifice partying, so when you go out of town, you got the funds, or you're able to really enjoy yourself or do things you wouldn't have been able to otherwise. But at the same time, spending time with your loved ones, because you don't know when God will take them away, or when their time is up. That's all this junk is about, for real, man. It ain't just about money. There's nothing wrong with having money, but it's the love of money, which is why you can't just dedicate yourself strictly to business or yourself. If you love money, you end up doing things that you shouldn't be doing for money, or giving money a spot in your life that it never should have had. So you don't want to just do all this for money. All of this stuff is a tool. You just need to use the tools properly, and you'll be blessed accordingly. This phone that I got, that I'm recording on, it's the same phone millions of other people have. There's some people who use their phones and they make money from them. They use it very productively to get work done. Some people's phone's the only thing they have, so they just work solely off of their phone and they make a lot of stuff from it. There's also people who have a phone and they just strictly use it to talk to friends, talk to women, or women talk to guys, and they use it to consume content and just waste away and just use it solely for themselves. We have the freedom to choose how we gonna use things, but it's a tool. Money's also a tool. You can use your money to make more money, or you could just hoard your money and spend it on yourself. Guns could be used for hunting as well as shooting people that you don't like. It's up to how you use the tool. So be fully present. That's all I had for today. Till next time.